Fam, what is up with the squad? It's your favorite non-team with Uncle Tennessee's back like I just left. Just ran to the store, y'all. Just ran to the store. I'm right back. I picked Coleman up. I'm back with Coleman. Y'all hit the like and share. They both right there. Now, Coleman is here on his day off. He hit me up talking about he had someone to get off his chest, everything, something on his mind.
Shit, on my mind.
Some things he need to talk about. So
I need to talk about.
We pulled up. We appreciate y'all pulling up. Hit the like and the share. They both right there, man. Share this thing out. Let them know we in here talking hoops. Coach Coleman, what's happening?
What's happening? I mean, what a week of hoops. First of all, I am so excited about how the games went. This is what college basketball is about. These things that we seen take place on this week. Let's go. First of all, can I say this? Let's stop talking upset. We're in conference play. There's no such thing as upset, even if the team is ranked or unranked, because it's conference play and they know each other. So stop throwing that upset out the door. Like you say in football, you could get beat any given Sunday. You can get beat on any given weekday or weekend. That's what it is. The game is played between the lines. Let's stop all this upset stuff. But when it comes to conference play, there's no such thing as upset. There is who knows whose game plan better and who can stick to the scout report. There is no upset on conference play. People, that's all. That's one thing I get frustrated. I think it's just used to get engaged. If you want to get engaged, be a student of the game and know what you're talking about. There's no thing that's upset during conference play. That's all I gotta say. Like this, going back to Wednesday night, Nebraska or Wisconsin. Wisconsin's unranked. Nebraska, Cornhuskers unranked. They lose by 3. That's not an upset. That's an old rivalry that goes back before even I was born. But congratulations to Wisconsin. Wisconsin started to put something together in their program on the grow. But it wasn't a great to watch. It wasn't a fascinating game. But you know what? You had two teams. Here's what the winning team did. We're gonna find the trend here. The winning team, the Wisconsin Badgers, had 40 rebounds to Nebraska's 23. Okay, and then they had 33% from the three-point line, and they shot almost 78% from the free throw. Free throws, rebounds, taking away the shots, less shots for your opponent. That's what wins games. It's not upset. It's really simple. And then let's go to Texas Tech and BYU. 73-60 Tech. BYU controlled the hump. You know what they did? They played up pace, under control, stretched out the bigs. Most of Texas Tech could not run with BYU. BYU was on the heater. Here's the thing. When you go in conference play, when you go to somebody's home court, you're going to catch home cooking. So you better be ready to play defense. Stop them. So everybody complaining about the calls. Yes, the biggest thing is you want the calls, you want to keep the players safe. And so that is for the coaches to speak up on the behalf of their players because they want the same calls and they want everybody to be safe on play. Nobody gets hurt, harm, or danger. And that's usually my strategy. Hey, I want both players on both teams to be safe, so you need to call this right. But other than that, you got to play deep. When you're away game, you got to play defense. When you're on the road in conference play, you got to play better defense. Your defense has to be your offense or get your offense going. And so on that night, Texas Tech did not have any answer. Did not for Snooter Collins, 17 points, and then they had a players in double-digit rebounds. Can we say it again? Rebounds. And here was the thing: BYU was out rebounded by 35-2 by Texas Tech. But here's the difference maker where they made it up in their hustle. 47% from a field goal and 44% from the three-point. So they made it up in their hustle and their grit. They never quit. But they were right there within striking distance of rebounds. That means they were fighting and boxing out for every possession. That's what it is. When you're in conference play, you cannot afford a loss, so you have to fight on every possession. You got to fight on every possession. You got to pay attention to details on defense. Get some good reads on offense, so you can have a good shot selection. Pass the ball when you double team. Reverse the ball. Somebody's open when you double team. For the love of basketball, see the court, see the game. Keep it simple. Guess what? It's a compliment when they double team you. That means you cause them problems. So pass the ball so your teammate can get some love and can score for your team. So your teammate can score for your team and you can be closer to a win. Moving on to yesterday's games here.
Coach, Miracle Writer said, "Did you drink a energy drink? You say hi to the chat. Something you Coach Cookie. Coach got on his soapbox. Coach definitely on that Earl Grey. I ain't got time for y'all, bro. I'm not doing this with y'all.
You got a latte, Earl Grey soda, you got. So, Dr. Ivy Girl. So, Dr. Ivy Girl, let me show you something. We got to go to Tennessee and Kentucky. That's not an upset. That's conference play. It's 17-11. So what? Rankings are out the door when it comes to conference game because it's a whole different beast. Everybody, all the record that matters is that conference play record right in there. Nobody's thinking about rankings. They're thinking about their seeding in conference play because there's much, at this point in the season, there's much more pride of where you are in conference play and how you win. And nobody's concerned about how they lose. But right here, let's go Texas and Kentucky. Texas and Kentucky. Tennessee and Kentucky. Tennessee lost the rebounding war by 7 points. But what happened? And what happened though is they caused more turnovers. They had 11 steals. So when they didn't out-rebound, they found another defensive category that put them into position to win the game. That's what they did. They got out-rebounded by 7 rebounds, 39-32, but they made more, but they caused more turnovers. They had 11 steals to Kentucky's 5 steals. So therefore, they made it up in another category, defensive category, to put themselves in a position to have an opportunity to win the game. That's what we're talking about, grit. Grit, okay? Grit. And guess what? Kentucky had 20 turnovers. Tennessee had 8 turnovers. And I'm sure we go to the analytics stats, it will give you how many points off the turnovers to Tennessee. But pointing that out, they found a way to what? Make it up in another defensive category to put themselves in a position to get the what? The 2-point victory in Knoxville. In Knoxville. My goodness, in Knoxville. In Knoxville. And on that, and then we're going to go to South Carolina, last but least. Here's the one thing: South Carolina did not play well defensively and offensively and still tied the game up. That was a head scratch. I watched the game, did not play well. Defensively did not play well offensively, but you played well. That speaks volumes of the of things to come as they keep on the grow. And then we're going to pause and talk about games like what games like this do, Auntie. So as we finish here, let's look at it. Let's talk about what you have to do to earn a win. And then it goes over into overtime, and you have to what? You have to what? Be able to slow down your shooters and things of that nature. This is not pointing fingers. This is about the scouting report. This is about what we talked about in the locker room. This is about the what? The defensive details. Then this is about running the offense that what? Stretches the game out for you and gives you the opportunity to be in the driver's seat. And so and so we did. And so here, what we find is that free throws, South Carolina did find 70%. But here's the thing: 41 rebounds for Oklahoma Sooners, 36 for South Carolina, 5 short. And here's the thing: South Carolina had 13 steals, but they didn't have enough conversions, and Oklahoma had 4 steals. Oklahoma had 20 turnovers. South Carolina had 13. So in essence, off of the 20 turnovers, you should have been able to finish the game in regulation. Should have been. This is not derogatory. We're looking at details. The game calls us out. The game talks to us right here. This is what we're talking about. We're not talking about pointing fingers. We're going back and looking at the numbers and talking about how the game calls us out and what we have to do to close the game, to finish the game. That's what we're talking about. I'm not pointing at a player, not saying what his coach has done. I'm saying we're pointing at the what? The level of the performance wasn't consistent, and then we capitalized on these things that we did well in. Did we turn them into points? Did we turn our 13? How many points of our 13 steals did we get? Okay. Oklahoma had 20 turnovers. How many points did we convert over those turnovers? And so that's what you have to look at on tonight. And so did not shoot well. Did not shoot great. Did not shoot well, but you shot well enough to put yourself in a position to win games. So when you have quote unquote upset or win losses that you did not see coming, you know what it is? It is a great learning opportunity and a great moment for the coach to be able to coach you a little bit better, a little bit harder, because the game has just coached you. The best coach I have ever known is the game you have played in yourself, where you've come up short and where you lost. That's Auntie, thank you so much. I just had to get that off my chest for it ran up my head with my ADD self. And so, no, there's no upsets in conference play. Just play. Anybody can be beat on any given day. Any given day. Anybody can be beat any given day. Get out of the social media hype and realize sports is about who takes care of the scouting details and their defensive assignments and play smart offense, and they play within their what? Their offensive strength. That's what basketball is about, right? If you're in football, if you're a passing team, you try to run the ball, that's counterproductive. So back to you, Auntie. This is great. I had to come start it off for us. Woo! I'm sweating here. Sweating.
Don't try to get tired. This your show. Don't try to get don't try to get tired. Don't start sweating out. This your show, sir.
No, I don't. I'm just hearing things or seeing things.
No, I'm teasing. No, go ahead.
Okay. No, go ahead. I just don't. When it comes, yes, I ride or die with Coach Trick, but when it comes to when your team lose, we don't point fingers. We go back because it's a team effort and see what we could have done better. Because a person already the game call you out. That's why we go back and watch video. So an individual player already knows where they fell short in that game. And the question is whether they're willing to move forward, move past that, and work on or do better in those areas, or the other parties where your teammate has your back, right? Where I'm weak, my teammate is strong. That's why it's 5 players on the court, and that's why it's called help defense, right? Or weak side. What do you say? Back to you, Auntie. What are you saying?
Oh no, I was looking in the chat. I was seeing what the chat was saying, and then StreamYard is doing something weird with the chat. So I am working on some technical difficulties over here with the chat. But
Okay.
I mean, great stuff. Great stuff that that you brought up. You say there's no upsets in conference play. It's supposed to be tough as conference play. For the teams that lost, how do they bounce back in these next games?
How do you bounce back? That you don't dwell on the loss. You go into practice. You review. You have to review that game. That's what you do, right? To say we don't want. We know what we missed, right? But you move on, and hopefully the players have a player meeting without the coaches. It seems like that. Some most of those teams that lost, they seem like they're strong enough. We hope, because that is. Here's the thing: what people fail to realize: a coach can't force players. I can encourage, but a coach can't force players to come together. What I call extra special or go the extra mile, because they don't have to do that. The players that get together and meet outside of team meetings, that's because they have a goal in mind. That doesn't happen. So if you have that type of culture, so the thing, you hope that people are inspired to get in the gym and put individual time. But I'm not. We're not coming down on hard. It's an opportunity for me to teach as a coach and to love on them in a realistic way. Life is life. Life is real way. And so you move on. You turn the page.
Did you have
You know,
anything? Did you have anything specific for those teams in the upsets? The Kentuckys, the Marylands, the South Carolinas. Anything specific that you saw in those games that they needed to do differently? As they go into tomorrow's games, I think most of us play tomorrow.
Well, Kentucky, they weren't closing out, and they weren't covering. They losing track of. Go back, Kentucky get Tennessee. Um, they got sped up a little bit, and when there was full court pressure, that took them out of their rhythm. So now you have to find what you call a secondary what do you call it, press break offense. And Kenny, you're a Division 1 coach, so you should know there's something called a press break offense. When you break the press, there's a different offense you use because it's a different type of pressure. And so that's what I did. I did that on all levels. We call it a break press offense. So when they throw a press at us, this is the offense we go to after we break out a press because we don't got you know what I'm saying, to give a different look and give us opportunities to get some quick hitters. So if you have that, you have a press offense, that's great. And also close out on the shoulders. Kentucky, Nebraska. I mean, Nebraska got I think out rebounded, so they got to hit the boards. On Nebraska against Wisconsin, they got out rebounded. Let's go to, and then what was it? The South Carolina after that? Oh, Texas Tech. Texas Tech got some little bit of 94 feet too, a little bit. They put some pressure and sped the game up. So, I think you gotta. I think you got to do better in your rotation yourselves because when you had the bigs in there too long, that's what kind of the game got away from them. Because they were thinking that it looked like they thought it was going to turn the corner and that the bigs were going to take the game over, and BYU just kept the lead most of the game. And so you got to go to different or quicker, not a quicker or a little bit quicker feet, quicker feet rotation for Texas Tech. They'll be fine. And South Carolina is just just being on the same page, one band, one sound on defense, all 4 quarters. It's when you're growing, when you want to grow, sometimes you have games like that when you get out of sorts. Not because they're trying to, because you're on the grow. That's life. You're on the grow. It's very good talent, high level talent on South Carolina, and um, I think people got to realize that's A got it's Medina, it's what I mean, it's Raven, right? It's who else? Who else you have? We go down the list. Alicia
Joyce,
is
A God,
Joyce.
Alicia.
Yeah, right. So here's the thing, fam. There is no AB. There's no Destiny. There's no Cardos. That's not them. These young ladies are who they are, and they're on the grow, and they don't have that experience. That's it. So that's the biggest thing is with a work in progress. And here's the thing. Can I be honest with the talent and the only time they had to play together? I really feel like they're overachieving. I feel like you take those players and get into a different coach. I think you got more losses.
I mean, there's so many things that you can do in practice. There's so many
Right.
things that you can do in film. But the thing about experience is you don't have it until you have it. You don't have it until you get it. You don't have an experience until you experience it. That's what makes it an experience. Like I can't have that experience for you. I can't take that journey for you. These young ladies have to have to walk their journeys, and it's gonna be some bumps in the road. It's gonna be
Right.
some bumps in the road, but it's gonna build character, and it's gonna build chemistry, and it's gonna create teachable moments. So, like I said earlier, I think that we are right on time for the preparation time that we had with everybody over the summer and up until now to be prepared for successfully accomplishing everything that's in front of us. But
Here's the thing. Every team has too much talent, Division One talent. I'm looking at talking to this chat right here. So very briefly, so from my lens and some experience in the field is you have some players that are not accustomed or getting accustomed to the system and new to the system and working through it. So I think you're ahead of your growth when you have these wins that you do in some of the games that yes their talent got them to win, but as far as putting together a whole game and coming together more the cohesiveness is getting there, is not there yet. And so whoever your favorite team is, or your let us know, and you look at that, you see a progression. Either they get better together, or it gets worse, or they don't, or they go stagnant. That's the reality of it when you have team sports. Are we getting together and progressing, and our individuals um, getting better in their individual strengths and helping their team? So to me, I call it overachievement because I'm looking at those who just showed up and what type of experience they've had versus the past teams. So in Texas Tech, I wanted to say, Auntie, well, welcome to 21st century basketball. Because remember, I was the one last season, like the program that time has forgot.
oh yeah, what are you liking about what Texas Tech is doing?
No, I just like they competing. I mean, they got. I mean, I think sometimes it's just the wave of the year, how you get into the rankings. I think if they're playing this well last season, you don't see them in the rankings. But I think it's just right place, right time. As far as who's hot and who's not, as far in your Power Four, in your Power Four conference. And so, what I like about them, just they're methodical and intentional about getting the ball into the post and working the ball and working the game pretty much. And so, exposure they got is when they sped up, it got them out of rhythm. When I went back and watched that game, when BYU sped up, but it was controlled. Okay, you know what I mean? It was controlled running game, pretty quote unquote for BYU. And it got their shooters out of rhythm, got their post players sped up, and so some shots that would probably be easier with them got a little tougher because they sped them up internally. What they call your internal clock, sped up their internal clock, their mental clock. So, but other than that, Texas Tech, when they're on, man, they wear you down on the inside, and then they get inside out, getting their looks with the shooting and taking their transition when it's available to them. So, I mean, Great job for that coach in the turnaround because it was like woe is Raiders, but I guess Texas A&M is taking over their spot this year. Woe is Joni. Oh my goodness. Pray for Joni. Man.
Yeah, Joni took some rough. She took some rough ones here lately. Joni has taken some rough ones here lately.
And we thought maybe he was on to something, right?
Well, with Team No Tape for a moment, but again, this is another brand new team. These people, these young ladies don't know each other. Not sure where they will be. Each of them, of course, has some individual talent. Not sure, where they'll be later in the season. But it's good. Now we at the point where it's just like, how quickly and how effectively can you gel, and get an identity and and stick with that. So and because once you get that, then you have to be, is it sustainable, and then can you be consistent with it? And I don't know enough about the young ladies on our team to even have an idea of how quickly they can do that. But for Joni's sake, I hope it's at lightning speed,
Right, right.
because
I,
it's getting kind of hectic. It's getting kind of hectic. Hey, her seat is heating up.
yeah, it is.
So
And I got to make a correction for BYU. I gave the Texas. It was Olivia Hamlin that was on the heater for BYU against Texas Tech, and Laura Cole um, and Delaney Gibb. They were all in double-digit scores, and so they gave them problems with the shooting. They were the hot hands, and then all but one player scored for BYU. So that's very tough. You know, most of your roster scored except one player. So it was all skills on deck, right? Nobody was in double digit rebounds, but you had some few people with 4, 5, and 8. So they were fighting. They were fighting. So I thought that was I thought that was just interesting. Um, the grit, right? The don't quit with the grit. I think that's what I'm trying to say. When it comes to certain things are not working to you, then what else? What other category can you win the quarter in? What other can you slow down your opponent? And that's how they has to go on to the next thing. What I have to find, right? Have to find what their weak link is that quarter, where the gaps are, where the holes are in the game, and so those are what top level teams work on doing. When this is not working, okay, let's regroup and gather what's working for us, and pivot to that real quick, right? That's what you call coaching on the fly, or making adjustments on the fly as a team, and let's pivot to that and use that to kind of catapult us or get us started in direction to win this game. And I think that separates the winners from the champions and the pretenders, the pretenders from the contenders. Is if you can do a quick change on the fly, a quick pivot in game. We call it in game pivot, um, and kind of lean into what you're doing well. If we're rebounding well, then let's take them off. Let's not give them too many second chance shots. We're shooting well. Okay, let's run someone play who has a hot hand. Let's run plays for the hot hand, and hopefully that can open up um, some drives to the basket or some slashing to the basket. And so those are things that teams should look at, and that's for any of these teams. You just make some what we call some small wrinkles, especially when you play in conference. Everybody just knows each other, like closing their eyes. You know what I mean? And so it's if you can make a small wrinkle or find the opening to do something that appears different or just something to stop them to slow it down, and that's what you're looking for. You know, and that's what I get excited about because now this is where the chess match is just has started. The plot has thickened at the chess game. Right? And the fun thing is what you got tomorrow. Hopefully tomorrow's game, right? Vanderbilt. So they went all smoke. That's what Coach Shay says. So I find that interesting. I'm still not a whole believer on that because you still got one person, RT, that's like 60 to 70. Okay, not 70, but 60% of your scoring. Still. this far into the season. So riddle me that. Oh, let's go back. Kiyomi. They switched
Oh
that
yeah, buddy. What happened? What you got?
Didn't they lose?
Today was the first day. Today was the first time I saw Kiyomi come off the bench. I thought she had been starting up until today. So y'all correct me in the chat if I'm wrong.
Yeah, I thought this was just a recent adjustment myself. Honestly, with that, when did they play?
Today? Well, yeah, Saturday.
Saturday. I thought I saw
What's
that
up,
score.
Chichi? Good energy. What's happening, fam?
Man, Duke is back. Duke found a way to get back in the rankings. How is that possible?
I don't know, but I know Georgia should be in the rankings.
Yes, they beat
I mean,
Kentucky.
Duke has been playing good basketball since conference got here. But I think Commish said that they was gonna start playing better. But Georgia surprised me. Georgia should be ranked next week.
Yeah, I agree with you. They're at 18-3, and
Shout out Louisville. I want to say Louisville's won like 12 straight. So I'm sorry, what were you saying, Coach? Go ahead.
I'm impressed because Georgia beat Kentucky in Lexington. So for Georgia and just from their turnaround from last season to this season, I think that's a pretty awesome turnaround. And the game was a little bit back and forth, and then Georgia took control of the game again in the fourth quarter. Most of the game Georgia had a lead. Um, Kentucky's got to figure out some things defensively, and let me see, and I think it's still no key. So that's right, no key still,
It
right?
can't just be it ain't no key, but like, come on, they gotta come on. Y'all
I,
got
I,
next woman
I,
up.
I know I'm saying they got to figure something out for that. Okay.
Oh no, I hear you. I'm just saying, not to you in general. I'm saying not to you specifically, just in general. Like, come on, y'all gotta figure it out. Next woman up. I see the official DC brand. What's going on, fam? What's good with you? Who's your team? Who's your team? Usually when you pop in the chat, you say, hey to the chat, let us know who your team is. How long you been rocking with Miss Hoops? Coach, do you know who's in your Final Four right now? I mean, I think we discussed this before, but I don't remember if you said who would be in your Final Four right now.
Oh man, I'm still gonna have UConn, South Carolina, and I'm not. Man, those other two are question marks. I think those are up for grabs.
I got South Carolina, I got UConn, I got Louisville. In the fourth spot, I had Michigan at one point. I had Texas at one point. I don't know. Maybe it's Vandy. The fourth spot is rotating right now for me. But who's your team and who's your Final Four? Just been following the game from DC, so follow Reese. Okay. Well, welcome. So, do you have any Final Four pick right now? And is this NC State second game in a row going into overtime?
Man, against Virginia, that was a great game.
Yeah, but here NC State problem is NC State. You can't. You too Brooks heavy. Like it doesn't have to be Brooks or bust, and that's how y'all playing basketball. You got Kashi out there, you got Zam out there, you got Camille Pierre out there, you got Traeger out there. You got to figure out how to get everybody involved. If your plan is going to be to try to have Brooks drop down there a 40 ball every game, it's not sustainable. It's not gonna win you the ACC, and there's too much other shit going on in the ACC. Y'all gonna have to figure it out. Figure out the rotation. figure out the rotation. It's time to start it's time to start up. 13-6, but still just 6-2 in conference play. And I think they probably went to 7-2 tonight. So don't want to lose no more. Don't want to lose no more conference games. It's time to lock in and figure out what is the actual rotation. What's the identity? Where does the defensive pressure come from?
Right. I mean, I don't know if it was UVA getting better or NC State not playing good defense or a little bit of both. I was watching that game. I was trying to decide that.
Well, I mean, but they also got walked down. You're up 42-26 with 4:43 left in the third, and you end up in overtime. I'm watching the game, and they get to overtime, and they like Virginia in the lead for the first time in overtime. Come on, man! What the fuck? What's happening? What are we talking about?
Right.
That's totally coaching.
Yeah, how do you let them?
I mean, things fall apart, but that's a crash and burn. And I'm glad that they was able to pull it out. But my goodness, come on!
Yeah,
against Virginia.
That's like in track when they do whoop whoop whoop.
And, I mean, shout out Samaya Smith because it looked like she was out here hooping today. And then you got Kamora Johnson. She been hooping, but I'm trying to think who's the third person stepping up at the party of Virginia. I don't know a lot about Virginia. I'm gonna have to start watching them. I've been paying attention to Kamora Johnson's son, but listen, 14-5, 6-2. Gotta respect them too. Well, 6-3 now.
6-3, yeah.
Is Jersey Robinson playing this semester? No. Oh yeah, Jersey is playing in high school. She's not at the college level yet. So yes, she's playing, but not at the college level. What else you got, Coach?
Man,
did you have scorers? I don't know what you got. Your game.
I got scorers.
What's going on? I don't know.
Yeah.
Get stuff off your chest and everything.
I know. I said, hold on. Let me clear my. we got scorers. Because I know you Louisville play. UConn just beat up on another one of my.
I got to shout out. Well, yeah, all of that happened. You're right. All of that did happen. Let me see. It was a couple though. My paperwork and everything. Louisville won big. Penn State. Listen. Penn State shook up their lineup, but Penn State is 0-10 in conference. Like, hey, listen. Like, something got to happen. They gonna start tapping people on the shoulders and telling people to pack up their offices and shit around here now. They got to figure this out. Daniel Carnegie had a good game.
Are you gonna call that coaching at this point, or just...
What's that? Georgia
with Penn State?
No. I mean, the coaches, trying everything that they can. I don't know what. Here's the thing. I'm gonna be honest too. I'm not even acting like I really did a whole lot of watching. Now, Gracie didn't play today. Right. Gracie didn't play today, but I mean, 0-10 in conference. Gracie played enough for us to know that something ain't working. So I mean, I appreciate the coach shaking it up, but at some point, the players have to be able to deliver. You couldn't deliver against nobody. Rutgers walked in your house and beat you. And that's not that. Come on.
Yeah. I just
shout out to Rutgers. Shout out to Rutgers and Coquise. You know what I'm saying? But you couldn't do that. Navy beat Army today. So shout out Zanai Barnett-Gay, 13 points, 13 rebounds, 3 steals. Keeping my eye on that kid. I told you I just like the way that she plays hoops.
Right.
I believe that Vandy is now number 1 seed in bracketology now with they undefeated in the SEC. I think that's what I read. They're number 1 seed in bracketology, so got some work to do. Tomorrow is this is SEC championship stakes now.
Yep, it definitely is. So let's see what the Gamecocks bring, how they regroup, what they got done in practice. What they.
I had it. It looked like a really intense practice. So,
well, I'm looking forward. I'm looking forward to see it. I'm looking forward to see the game. Uh, I got confidence they're gonna come in and do what they need to do. I do. I really do. I don't think it's gonna be an easy game. Um, because but I think they, when you have a tough night out, and and the way that they play, I feel sorry for the next team after a game like that. I really do.
well, looking forward to being back in CLA. Hoping that and I know that Vandy was able to make it safely into Columbia, so I believe the game is scheduled to go off as scheduled, even with the weather situation. So, um, looking forward to and hopefully everybody in the city is able to get out and get into the building. We want all 18,000. We want that thing rocking tomorrow. And if you're not there, be right here with your favorite virtual cousins. TCU shouldn't be a number 9 team because how you struggle in your last 2 quarters against a team that's ranked 14 in their conference. Outscored them in the third and almost the fourth. I don't know how these rankings is working. Got South Carolina winning tomorrow. They come out swinging. Oh yeah, definitely come out punching. Definitely come out punching. Expect this to look like a more locked in squad. A more locked in squad.
Look, daggone Jen. That was an interesting atmosphere in Norman, though. It was interesting.
Oh well. And the commission reminded us today, one of the things is that Janae was able to really game plan for Joyce, having just spent the summer coaching her on the America, right? So Janae was a part of that team, so very familiar with Joyce's tendencies, and played to that. Played to that, and put Joyce in situations where Joyce definitely reverted to what she's used to, right, and not the things that we've seen her grow into. So there's that. Hope y'all stay safe with the storms. Get 40-kilometer wind drifts where I'm at. Haven't seen that in the past decade or so. Yeah, everybody stay safe. Y'all stay safe. Stay warm.
Yeah, snuggle up with the doggies.
Stay checked in.
Yep, gotta go let Red out his kennels after this.
Got some great games coming up tomorrow or today, depending on where you at.
Right.
Got unrivaled hoops. Got college hoops. SEC basketball. I'm not. Let's see. The first early game that Syracuse, North Carolina may be kind of interesting. Kansas State, Kansas might be kind of interesting. Trojans at Michigan. Ohio State at Iowa. Oklahoma, Auburn. Yeah, some good ones. Some good ones. Of course, Vandy, South Carolina, Mississippi State, Alabama. Stanford, Cal.
Mm-hmm.
I believe the Texas game was postponed. Clemson plays Notre Dame. So some good hoops on. Rhode Island play tomorrow. Y'all know this one. Let's go, Rhode
Island. Tammy Rice.
Let's go, Rhode Island. So yeah, Coach. I don't know if you're gonna do pick'ems and scorers or pick'ems. I don't know what you got going on, but rock out.
We're gonna do scorers. Chat fan, we have scorers of Saturdays women college hoops games. We got number 8 Louisville playing Boston College. Number 8 Louisville in the Yelp Center. They had 85-point Boston College Eagles Only 4 wins right now on the season. Boston College Union 56. It is Louisville Cardinals with the victory. Let's go over to the winning double-digit scorers for the Cardinals. We got McKinley Randolph with 13 points. Tashiana Roberts with 11. Skylar Jones with 11. And that is your double-digit scorers for the winning Louisville Cardinals in that game. Number 20, Princeton Tigers. Number 20, the Princeton Tigers from my home state, New Jersey. Princeton, New Jersey. I didn't go to Princeton, New Jersey. I didn't have the money to live in Princeton, New Jersey, but just from my home state. Number 20, Princeton playing at Brown University in Providence, Rhode Island. 17-1 at the moment. Number 20, Princeton Tigers, 58. Brown Bears, 49. Let's go to your double-digit scorers for your Princeton Tigers. Sky Belker with 11. Fatima Tall with 12. Toby Nwike with 10. That is your double-digit scorers for the Princeton Tigers in that game. UConn went into Seton Hall, one of my beloved New Jersey. That's in West Orange, New Jersey. Seton Hall Pirates there. UConn Huskies, number 1 playing in, excuse me, not West Orange, South Orange, New Jersey. UConn Huskies 92. Seton Hall Pirates 52. Seton Hall Pirates got a winning record though. They're 14-6, but UConn at 21-0. Here we go. His scorer, double-digit scorers for the Huskies. Sarah Strong 17, AZ 14, Blanca Quiñones 16, Ali Zybel 11 points, and that is your double-digit scorers for the Huskies. And that game. One moment here. Game of dicks. Game of dicks. You gotta give me one moment. There we go. All right. While those games are loading,
The internet crash? What's going on over there, Coach? What's happening? You typing furiously over there? What's going on?
yeah, I am.
What's the word?
There we go. Got it.
You got it up. Okay. I mean, no.
Yeah.
You need
Everything's messed up on me. I apologize for the station. I didn't for this technical difficulty.
You gotta sing a song. You gotta sing a song or something. You can't lie that dead airspace. What you think we got you up here for? You supposed to be multi-talented.
Right.
You better do something while you typing and typing. Make a song up, something.
Right. Working on the game of decks.
Yeah. Make a cat. Man, something catchy, man. Sing it. Sing it and swing it. There you go.
Here we go. Georgia playing at Kentucky, 72. Unranked Georgia's getting number 11. Kentucky, 67. Georgia Bulldogs with the win on over Kentucky. Double-digit scorers for the Georgia Bulldogs. Nia Woolfolk is back, 11-13. Double club. Trinity Turner, 14. Danny Carnegie, 19. And Riley Therakoff with 19. That is your double-digit scorers for the winning Bulldogs in that game. Here we go. Number 24, Nebraska bounces back. 81 playing in Lincoln, Nebraska today. Illinois 15-5. Both teams are 15-5 as of tonight after today's game and yesterday's game. 81 for Nebraska Cornhuskers, 75. Right now, Nebraska is holding on to number 24 ranking in the nation. Let's go to the Nebraska Cornhuskers. Double-digit scorers for the Nebraska Cornhuskers, the winning Nebraska Cornhuskers. Jessica Petrie with 15, Britt Prince with 20, Logan Neasley with 15, Petra Bozon with 11. That is your double-digit scorers for the winning Cornhuskers in that game. The TCU Horn Frogs, number 9, 60. So they're 19-2, 67 points to University of Central Florida. They played in Orlando today, had 50 points. So TCU with the victory over the Knights in Florida. The score 67 to 50. Let's go with the double-digit scorers for the winning Horn Frogs. Olivia Miles, 17. Donovan Hunter, 12. And Taylor Bigby with 11. That is your double-digit scorers for the TCU Horned Frogs in that game. Number 21, Duke Blue Devils. Kara is back. Guess who's back? Back again. Kara is back in the rankings. Number 121, Duke playing in Pittsburgh. 95 for the Duke Blue Devils. 41 points. Pittsburgh only have 8.8 wins on as of right now on the season, and Duke was on 14-6. Here is your double-digit scorers for the Duke Blue Devils. The winning Blue Devils: Toby Fournier, 19 points. Delaney Thomas, 16. Riley Nelson, 18. And Tanya Mayher, 12. And Ariana Robertson, 19 points. That's your double-digit scorers for the Blue Devils. I'm looking at the laugh emoji and it's like been there, but it's just still funny to me, Okalachi, because it was funny. It was funny. Totally ridiculous. Texas Tech bounces back after they lost to BYU. Texas Tech playing in Salt Lake City, Utah. So they never left Utah, apparently. 19 Texas Tech. Raiders 77. They're sitting at 20-2 against Utah, sitting at 14-6, 49. That is Texas Tech. Raiders 77. And Utah Utes. Don't ask me again. I don't know what a Ute is. Google it. 49 point. It's like a Ute, like a thing with a thingamabobber. Okay, so here we go. The double-digit scorers for the winning Texas Tech Raiders is, as we say, Bailey Maupin with 15, Snuda Collins with 28, Jada Malone with 11. That's your double-digit scorers for the winning Texas Tech Raiders in that game. Let's go over to West Virginia, 91. So BYU beats Texas Tech, but then drops a game to West Virginia. Number 22, West Virginia Mountaineers, 91, beating BYU Cougars in Utah in Provo, 91-77. Let's go to the double-digit scorers for West Virginia Mountaineers. That's Carter McRae, 13-11. Double club. Jordan Harrison, 13. Gia Cook, 21. And Sydney Woodley with 23. That is your double-digit scorers for the winning Mountaineers and that game. That is all your double-digit scorers for Saturday game. Congratulations to the double-digit scorers of all Saturdays Women's College Hoops games. This is brought to you by Monsters Wigs, Wonders, No Rust, Tails. Get a handful of wings, models, wild times. Hold the olives, a little bit of julep, and the Pellegrinos. Oh, ready for pickums? I'm still laughing because you're like, man, they sing a song, do something. Oh, stop it. It was still funny in my head. Sing a song. Sing a song. Right. We'll be right back. Right. We'll be right back after these messages. Remember that one? That always stuck in my head. We'll be right back. Remember the cartoon? I think of the cartoon. Okay.
Man, you are serious, bro. What? The cartoon. What cartoon?
We'll be right back. No, it was like its own thing in between cartoons. After these, it'd be like, after these messages, we'll be right. I think it was the ABC that would play it. We'll be right back. ABC on Saturday, something. I don't know. Because you know how people with their soap operas, it was like kids was the same way with ABC cartoons and NBC or CBS cartoons, you know, but that's a whole different story. We got to pick them.
Are hilarious.
You noticed that? I was this year's old to notice how we similar to soaps. Watching cartoons on the weekend. Like, which channel you watch? You know?
Mm, mm,
The
mm.
people want pick'ems. Y'all want pick'ems for Sunday. Y'all want pick'ems. People want pick'ems. Y'all want pick'ems. The people want pick'ems.
Mocha latte. Remember,
You remember it? Okay. All right. See, I
I
knew
don't
it
think I
wasn't
watched
just
enough.
me.
I didn't watch enough cartoons. I already know what it is.
All right. We have one, two, three, four, five. We got 6 teams. Yeah, I said, yup. Yeah.
Told you I didn't watch enough cartoons. I knew somebody was gonna remember though.
You don't even remember. Y'all want the pickles? Y'all ready for the pickles? Him and pickles downstairs. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Pickles, pickles, pickles. We got quick pickles. We got 6 ranked teams playing tomorrow. Here we go. We got Oklahoma Boomer Sooners coming up there, boost beat South Carolina Gamecocks. They're playing in Auburn. Auburn is currently 13-7. Oklahoma is 15-4, number 16 ranking. Who do you love? Who do you have? So you pick up in the chat. Do you have the Sooners or the Tigers? Pick to pick them. I give them. You pick them. You pick them. You pick them. Sooners or the Tigers? Who do you love? Fire up the chat when you pick them. I said, I want your pick 'em. Can you have your pick 'em, please? And so we go, Ohio State. Why you figuring that out? We're going to go Ohio, number 12, Ohio State. Number 10, we got Auburn. Auburn's going to get the win at home. Mocha Latte. Sooners. Okay, Sooners over Auburn, over the Tigers. Okay. Cecil says Sooners. Kia highlights says Oklahoma going to get the win on the road. So we got number 12 Ohio State on the road with an 18-2 record, playing number 10 Iowa in Iowa City. Number 12 against number 10. Number 12. Who you got? The Buckeyes or the Hawkeyes? Who gets to win? Ohio State is on the road against Iowa on tomorrow. I give it. You pick them. Can you put your pick'ems in, please? I said I want your pick'ems in the chat. It's like that, Mocha Latte. Funny. Ohio State, but you got the Buckeyes or the Hawkeyes on it. Miracle Rider for you says Auburn's going to get it done at home against Oklahoma. People feeling some type of way. Feeling some type of way. I did make a song up like that, though, Auntie. Feeling some type of way. So, Cecil, you feel that Ohio State's going to get it done on the road against Iowa. It's Iowa Hawkeyes. Kia highlight. You got Iowa the Hawkeyes. The Buckeyes against the Hawkeyes. Mocha Latte got the Buckeyes. All right. While y'all marinating on that, while y'all meditating and getting your last pickups in on that, we're gonna move over to Southern California. Another 2 p.m. Eastern Time game. They're at 11-8. They're playing number 7 Michigan in Ann Arbor. Wrote a song about here. Let it go. Yeah, I heard Smoking Like it funny. Now you just going on. Miracle Rider is Iowa Hawkeyes. You got Iowa Hawkeyes, right? Okay. Over you got Iowa over the Buckeyes. Okay. Hawkeyes, Buckeyes. Oh, now y'all confusing me. I'm getting tongue twisted. In Southern California, 2 p.m. Eastern Time game playing number 7 Michigan Wolverines and Harbor in Ann Arbor. Who do you have? You got the Trojans, Southern Cal, or Michigan, Southern Cal or Michigan. Fire up the chat. Who do you love? That's your last 2 p.m. Eastern Time. There's 3 games going on at 2 p.m. Eastern Time game. Yep. Michigan BTA says this. Johnson BTA on Southern Cal. Yup, that one. Go blue, Kia Highlight says Michigan. All right. Mocha Latte's got Michigan. Oh man, I did the elliptical day just tonight before the show, so I'm trying to stretch. Okay, here we go. We got number 5 Vanderbilt, 3 p.m. Eastern Time game. Number 3 Vanderbilt on the road, 20-0 against number 2 South Carolina Gamecocks in CLA, Colonial Life Arena, Columbia, Southern California. Who do you have? I give it you. You pick up, and you better pick them right. Now you pick us there. We got Vanderbilt Commodores coming in on the road. So South Carolina. Miracle Rider for you's got Michigan getting it done too over Southern Cal. We got Cecil's got the Gamecock emoji saying Gamecock's gonna get it done at home. Kia highlight the Gamecock emojis. Go! Gamecocks! South Carolina Miracle Rider for you. Dog got Bandy's number. No sweat. Gamecocks all day. Chi, good energy. I like that. I like that positivity. Like, we got this. Got to work for it. Go get it. Chi, good. She got game. Cops. I can't highlight that game. y'all turn me up. Y'all give me hype. Hold on. We got a few more. We got a few more picks. Y'all turn me up. Turn me up. Turn me up. Yeah. We got Mississippi State, 3 p.m. Eastern Time game. Mississippi State playing Alabama. Alabama sitting at number 23. 3 p.m. Eastern Time. Mississippi State is 15-5. They're going to be playing in Tuscaloosa. And Alabama's currently 17-3. 3 p.m. Eastern Time. Who do you got? You got the Tide or the Bulldogs? Bulldogs or the Tide? Bulldogs or the Tide? Who do you have? Bama. Mokolate's got Bama getting it done over the Bulldogs. Bama or the Bulldogs, right? Bama or the Miracle Rider for you. You have Alabama. Cecil. Is it Cecil or Cecil? I didn't say your name. I child, what your name is? Grandma Roll Tide. Cecil, right? As Roll Tide. Got it. Get it. Got it. Get it. Good. If you understood. So as you're finishing up that, figuring out your.
Would you stop scheming and looking hard? I got a great big body guard. Never mind. Go ahead.
So step up if you want to get number 3 UCLA.
Milk these. Never mind.
At 4 p.m. Eastern Time, number 3 UCLA Bruins playing in Northwestern in Evanston, Illinois. You got the Bruins against the Wildcats. 4 p.m. Northwestern Wildcats. I didn't pass the English level. I don't even know how I got a college degree. I'm gonna be honest with you. So, miracles do come true. Here we go. Number 3 UCLA Bruins. 4 p.m. Eastern Time. Cecil. Did I say that? Put a thumbs up. Put a 1 if I said that correctly. Did I pronounce that? Did I do my pronunciations? How you broke it down? Kia, how I got Alabama.
He different. He different, Cecil. You got to put 1 for Cecil, 2 for Cecil. You see what I'm saying? There you go.
Cecil, okay. Cecil, thank you.
See what I'm saying? There you go. There you go. Make it easy for him. Make it easy for him.
UCLA. So we got UCLA Bruins. Corey and them doing something in the corner. Corey in the corner. UCLA Bruins, Edison Wildcats. Yeah, I mean, yeah, man. I learned different is the thing that I got that ad. I got that ad thing.
Some people visual. Some people need to need hands on. You know, so you know, some people it's a combination.
Perfect combination.
So you know, that's it. That's all.
That's it. That's it. That's all. Maybe it's
We break it down.
All right, last game, fam. UCLA Bruins last game on ranked game on Sunday. Fun day. Who? T ta t t ta ta t t t ta ta ta. Right, t ta t. When you click with the sticks, you had the sticks with the hand. Ta t t ta ta. You are funny. See, slow like that. See, slow. All right. Nobody want to vote on the last game. Okay. I see how y'all doing. Turn on the lights. All right. So 10, 9. Ain't nobody messing with Coach Corey. I know that's what it is. I know what it is. So I ain't even going to push the issue anymore. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's a fair. Only if you let it be alone. Pick'ems is closed. May all your pick'ems come true on Sundays. Bunnies Women College. Oops, Cecil at the Cecil at the end. Fix UCLA at the buzzer. Okay.
Cecil, like, damn, let me vote. Now I had to do phonics with you and shit. Hold on. Let me get I had to tell you how to say my name 19 fucking times. Then you gonna close the thing before I can type UCLA. Ain't that something, Cecil? I seen how it went. I seen the setup right there. I seen the setup, fam. That's why I called it out for you. Yeah. You didn't broke your shit down to syllables over here. And he was like, okay, well, pickup's closed. And he go like, oh, it's like you late, Cecil. You see how he did? Ooh, you gotta watch folks. You gotta watch him now. You gotta watch him.
Oh man. Woo. Oh man. Oh my goodness.
You gotta watch him, Cecil. I'm trying to tell you. And what's the trip is, Cecil, you've been in here every night. I say Cecil all day. You tell me what your name is today. I say Purple Cecil is in here all the time. Purple C is in here all the time. I say Cecil all the time. We talk all the time. Okay?
Man, that ADD is real. It's real.
Had you down there in English 101. Exactly.
Man, that ADD is real, y'all. Woo! I wear my sunglasses at night. Hey, this pickles is brought to you by Little Leroy's Lounge and Cigar Bar. Bring your own paper bag and mint julep. Pick up.
NC State is up 4 with 31.9 seconds left. How this game got to overtime is I can't wait to see. What a great conversation, man. Thanks to Coach for coming up for a special Coach Got Something to Say episode of the CC show tonight. Looking forward to hanging out with y'all tomorrow for hoops. Like and share this one. They both right there. Oh, he said, oh, like he forgot something. Go ahead, this your show. They not doing no pickups on Unrival. We all right on that.
Okay. All right, we good.
We all right on Unrival. This after 1 o'clock, we're gonna let folks go to sleep. We appreciate y'all pulling up and rocking with us. Y'all hit that like and the share, Coach. I know you got something positive on the way out the door. We're gonna wrap this thing up. What you got?
Great. Another Don Stanley quote: "Great leaders don't create followers; they create more leaders." Be great in your preparation. Become excellent in your performance. I hope that you always have a champion mentality in everything you do, because guess what? I know it, and you know it. You are the best. We got Gamecocks.
Clip that. Go ahead.
We got Gamecocks on the court Sunday afternoon. Keep hooping, my friends. Keep hooping, my friends.
All right, y'all. We appreciate y'all pulling up. Until next time, y'all know what it is. That's Coach Coleman. Let's talk sports. Y'all stay tuned. Talk soon. We